They fall off the bone tender, but in and through that process, the flavor from your barbecue sauce is forced inside the meat. So every single bite is mouth-watering and delicious. Now, we've got this available tonight at a low clearance price of only $59.96, but let's make that a lot easier to afford. How do you feel about Easy Pay? And we'll put this on 3 easy payments of only $19.99, and yes, I have colors. So let me take you through colors real quickly. I have it in black and cinnamon. Just these two. So if you are interested in these, we're down to final 2 colors. When this item is gone, this particular model is gone for good. We will have other pressure cookers, but you'll want to pick this up. One other thing you want to pick up, Meredith Lawrence's cookbook, Comfortable Under Pressure. I own this book. I cook from this book. It is a marvelous guidebook to great pressure cooking recipes. Ask your operators about it. They're probably already asking you if you're dialing in for the pressure cooker. Let's come over and meet the Blue Jean Chef. Hello, Meredith Lawrence.
Hi, David Venable.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm well, thank you. It's always good to see you. This is something fantastic because we're starting with your pot roast recipe.
And we all, for you, I always do.
It's my favorite.
Because the thing about pressure cooking, David, and you said at the top of our presentation, is that it's not just about time saving, that's just the added bonus.
Yeah.
It's great that we can cook things in 1/3 of the time, but really what pressure cooking is about for me, and I think for you too, is flavor.
Yes.
The flavor, the tenderness that allows pot roasts to fall apart like this into beautiful chunks that you can then serve up to your family. The fact that it comes with a beautiful sauce.
Oh, but wait, yeah.
Yeah, ladle over all the vegetables with the pot roast, and the fact that you can do this in an hour is pretty darn amazing, in my opinion.
I mean, look at all this fantastic gravy. Get this in here over your vegetables, over the beef pot roast, and that is Sunday dinner like nobody's business.
Now, David, it's right. You know what a pressure cooker does? It traps all that flavor inside, infusing that food with flavor. This flavor has nowhere to go. It's trapped in here just as the steam is trapped in here, which creates the pressure, which actually cooks things at a higher temperature. This is not your mother's pressure cooker anymore, however, though. Because it's digital, it looks after everything for you. So all you have to do is press the buttons, enter the time, and walk away. There is nothing that can go wrong, which is pretty fantastic.
Which is really marvelous, because you cannot open this machine if it's still under pressure. So that's why this, what we like to say, it's not your grandmother's pressure cooker.
Right.
Not the one with the whistling disc on top that we were never allowed to go near as kids. This is what it's all about. K40340. Everyone loving this fantastic price. Marvelous clearance pricing on this, Meredith. And if you want the cinnamon, the one that Meredith is showing you, the chicken, we have fewer than 500 left in the cinnamon.
And David, you know what's amazing about this is that these are 2 chickens. This is a
that's 2 chickens.
2 whole chickens came in here. You know, this is a quick, I forgot to make dinner kind of recipe, and I've got a crowd coming over. You take 2 chickens, you put them in here. You put whatever vegetables you have in the fridge in here. Here we have some peppers and some mushrooms, some onions. You put a large jar of marinara, a cup of stock, and you go 35 minutes, and this is what you end up with. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, that's unreal. Look at that.
But so that's the beauty of pressure cooking. You get great flavors, you get time saving, you get a kitchen in the summertime that isn't heated up with all of your stovetop, because even though the sides of this pressure cooker are warm to the touch, it's not hot and it's not dispersing heat into your kitchen. So it's a great summertime tool as well. And of course,
what you're also going to love is that you've got an opportunity tonight to put this on Easy Pay. It's already on a fantastic clearance price, and then we're going to put it on 3 easy payments of only $19.99. Meredith is making beautiful pulled chicken sliders. Check this out.
Right, and this is a recipe from the cookbook, David, and this is 10 minutes. This is, you put chicken in here with your barbecue sauce for 10 minutes, and then you shred the chicken once it's cool enough to shred, and look what you get. Cute little barbecue sliders. You can do this with pork as well, but it's fun, it's easy, and you know what? It's so gratifying. I use pressure cookers a lot, and every time I do it, I am thrilled to bits about it.
Well, the results are always so consistent, and that's what we hear over and over again. The #1 most delicious recipe in Meredith's cookbook is this one. This is the sausage rigatoni with sun-dried tomatoes and artichoke hearts.
Exactly, and I've got a bowl here just for you, because this is probably the most requested recipe from the book. It is still one of my favorites. Before, when you were showing off Tara's beautiful one-time only value temptations, I was over here eating the rigatoni.
Lucky.
Because I can't help myself.
All right.
Now here's that removable pot that comes right out for easy cleaning. So you can do that, but take a look at how much capacity this has. I've already served a massive bowl out to David, but I've got a great big portion of this rigatoni to feed a family. And David, the beautiful thing about this rigatoni is that it's 7 minutes in the pressure cooker, from dry noodles.
Meredith, everything about this is beautiful.
You put the dry noodles into here with the sausage, with the tomatoes, the peppers, the artichoke hearts. It all cooks together in 7 minutes, and then you've got that dinner, which is pretty incredible.
500 of these are gone.
Okay.
If you want the black one, 1,800 left. If you want cinnamon, 300 are all I have left. This is a clearance priced item on 3 easy payments, and when it's gone, it is gone. This particular model. If you want Meredith's book, it's a great companion to have with this book because remember, Meredith began her career after she graduated with her culinary degree and she became a chef. She was passionate about teaching home cooks. So she spent many, many years teaching home cooks how to be better in the kitchen. So she uses that same philosophy in teaching you how to pressure cook. How many recipes in the book, Meredith?
120.
120 inside. Beautiful color photos, fantastic recipes. That rigatoni is worth the price of admission. Get Meredith's book, you will love it. Now, seafood in here, minutes.
Well, and that's the thing. Some people think seafood in a pressure cooker, why would you bother? Well, I'll tell you why you bother. Because first of all, it contains everything in here, infuses the flavor, which is fantastic. You know, it also actually is a much less odorous way to cook fish. You know, some people don't.
It's a funny word, odoriferous.
Odoriferous. Some people don't want to cook fish in their house because it smells up the kitchen. Well, when you cook it in a pressure cooker, it contains that smell, so it's much easier. Plus, the food becomes moist and delicious. Look at these mussels with marinara. You can put this over pasta.
Oh, but don't forget, that rich broth down below is what you want to get your
amazing.
crusty bread to sop up, right?
This is 4 minutes. 4 minutes under pressure, and all these mussels. Look how beautiful those are.
And they pop open and say, surprise, I'm dinner. Okay, there you go.
There you
So
go.
everybody loves this idea. I can tell you we're super busy on the phone lines, Meredith. In fact, over 800 are now gone. If you want the cinnamon color, I have 150 left to go around. If you want the black, 1,600 are all I have left. 1,000 people just jumped on the phone lines. When these are gone, Meredith, this model is gone for good.
Well, it's an incredible value, actually, for a 5-quart digital pressure cooker where you don't have to do anything to it. It's a great, great value. And this summer, we're going to have corn coming up. So
wait.
beautiful and delicious. This is a great way to cook them. It's actually a really healthy way to cook it. Take away that butter, of course. But you know, when you steam things in a pressure cooker,
Everything in moderation.
You're retaining that vitamins, the nutrients in the food. So steaming, pressure steaming, super fast cooking, very good for your vegetables. But I had somebody on Facebook the other day ask how to do corn in the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
Here's one way to do it. I just put a circle of aluminum foil down there in the bottom, but you can put corn husks down there to act like a steamer.
Oh, there you go.
And then what we did is we put some butter in here, wrap each ear individually. So what's going to happen is that butter's going to melt. It's going to steam in the butter. I put a sun-dried tomato basil butter, and that's
And it'll infuse into the corn, right?
It'll infuse into the corn, right? And then you cook this for 2 to 3 minutes only, and then you're ready to go.
I'll tell you what, when that summer corn comes in at the farmer's market, I'm going to be there buying bushels. All right, cinnamon has sold out now. I have 1,500 left in the black. And remember, when these are gone, they're gone for good. This is a clearance price. We're down to our final quantities in this model of the pressure cooker. We know we can't get a reorder. Those pears smell amazing. This is your chance to pick it up at a low clearance price and on Easy Pay. But when they're gone for good. Remember, this is all quick push button technology on the front of the machine. These are super easy to use, and remember, they cannot be opened if they're still under pressure, so they are completely safe for you and your family. These pears smell amazing.
Yeah.
Is this recipe in your book?
Yes, that is a pear and peach, poached pears and peaches, 1 minute under pressure. You cook them in a white wine sauce, and it's delicious, David.
Smells amazing.
So simple, and lots of other desserts too in here. Right here I have a
Meredith Lawrence, stop. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Now I've got my sausage rigatoni and I have that for dessert. I can taste the butter in there. Oh, so good.
Wow, there
That's
you go.
amazing.
Here is a trick for you. That's how you get vessels into and out of the pressure cooker. Any vessel that can go into the oven, so all of Tara's Temptations can go into a pressure cooker.
Oh, great.
As long as it fits in. I used an aluminum foil sling to get that into the pressure cooker. And this is, David, a bread pudding baked in the pressure cooker. It happens to be hazelnut, chocolate, bread pudding. And you can do any of this.
I'm still grooving on the pears and the peaches.
I know, I see that you like that. But look at that, bread pudding for the family. You can put that into the pressure cooker while you're sitting down for dinner.
And this is in your book too?
That is in the book as well, yeah. There are a few, look at that, yum.
Oh my.
A few recipes in there.
Hey, 1,500 pressure cookers are gone, 1,100 people on the phone lines, and I have 1,200 left in the black, and that is all. Let's talk about your cookbook.
Well, thank you, sure.
Congratulations on this book.
Thank you very
Your
much.
second book.
Yep.
which I know is exciting, and Meredith is always working on new exciting adventures, which we will be excited to hear about in the months to come.
Yes.
But this book is amazing. Tell us again, recipes, color photos, all inside.
It's all in here.